Storytime locket. This all just happened, so I'm still trying to process everything. I thought coming here and writing about it would help. 3 months ago, I 24 female came home to find an envelope in my mailbox. There was nothing on the envelope, which should have been a red flag, but I was distracted. I grabbed the envelope and the rest of my mail, went inside, and didn't think much of it. A little while later, I finally got around to going through my mail and opening up the envelope. Looking back now, I wish I would have just thrown it in the garbage. I had no idea my life was about to turn into this twisted nightmarish mess that it is today. My birthday had been a couple of days before, so when I opened the envelope and saw a necklace inside, I wasn't surprised. The envelope had no writing on it at all, so that meant whoever gave it to me personally dropped it off. The thought of that makes me sick to my stomach now. It was a gold locket and I loved it so much I put it on right away. But something was weird about it. No matter how hard I tried to open it, I couldn't. I went to bed that night and figured I would just figure out who had dropped it off in the morning. This is where I started to know without a doubt that things were weird. I talked to my mom and it wasn't from her. Then later that day, I saw my best friend and it wasn't from her. I'm not dating anyone, and I wasn't at the time, so I was running out of ideas. I felt a little creeped out, but I thought I was just being paranoid and kept wearing the necklace. After about a week, no one would take credit for the necklace, so I made a post about it, just thanking whoever it was and hoping someone would let me know it was them. But nothing. After a couple more weeks passed, I really forgot all about it until something happened that I couldn't shake. I'm usually good about taking my jewelry off before I get into the shower, but on this day, I was running late and forgot. When I got out, I noticed the locket was almost glued to my skin after getting wet. I tried pulling it off, and when I did, I could see this thick weird stuff oozing out of it. Some of it was solid but flexible, so I tried to get it out of the locket. I didn't have any luck because it just kept falling apart in my fingers. It didn't smell bad, but it did smell like chemicals. I left it home to dry, and I didn't put it back on after that. A week ago, all of this just unraveled. I woke up super early to a knock at the door. It was a police officer. I knew what he was going to say would be terrible, but nothing could have prepared me for the words that came out of his mouth. Almost like he knew the answer. He asked me if I had received any weird jewelry lately. I told him about the necklace, and I could see all of the color drain from his face. He told me he had to take the necklace as evidence, but he wouldn't give me any other information. Now that I know everything, I'm really grateful for the last few days of calm that officer gave me. Yesterday there was a breaking news alert. A serial killer had been caught because of DNA evidence found in a locket. Apparently his signature was sending the dried skin of his previous victim to his next victim inside of a locket.